Hey guys, this is Mark from TradePro Academy, and in this weekend's video, we're going to introduce you to an order flow tool that we use as part of our strategy, and it's called the footprint chart. So grab a coffee and let's get at it. All right, Trade Pro. So here we are back on the charts. What you see in front of you is the 5-tick reversal imbalance footprint for the S&P 500 futures. So we're just going to do a basic introduction to the footprint chart here. What it means, or what a footprint chart shows, is essentially traded volume. So the depth of market will show you the intent of the market, intent of the buyers and the sellers. However, when they actually hit market orders and are filled, that transcribes onto the footprint chart. So that's what we see. We essentially get a real-time market order volume traded on the bid and the ask. And what this does is it helps us compare the bid volume to the ask volume, and helps us ascertain whether the buyers are in control, whether the sellers are in control, or whether there are trapped longs or trapped shorts. And we look to take advantage in the opposite direction of that. So what does a footprint chart consist of? Well, each footprint will have 3 pieces of data. The first one is the price. So each row or cell in this footprint represents a price or a series of prices. So if I take a tool here, I put a horizontal line right on that level, that is our 90 quarter level. Okay, so that is the price level on this row. Next is you get volume. So volume is displayed as numbers in the cell. So that's these numbers here, the 162 by the 276. That is the total volume that traded at that level on this footprint chart. Next is order flow, and order flow is conveyed through color. So these green levels here are showing aggressive buying, and these red levels here are showing aggressive selling. So each footprint essentially has the price, the volume traded at each price, and order flow, whether buyers are getting more aggressive or whether sellers are getting more aggressive. This little square here is the point of control, and this is a principle of volume profile. Essentially, what it shows for each footprint is the price at which there was the most traded volume on each footprint. So on this footprint here, you can see that price was around the 86. And on this one here, the point of control moved higher, and this was around the 86 3/4. All right, guys. So that is what footprint charts consist of. In addition to that, what you'll see here are the actual bodies of the footprints. So on a green footprint, you have the open here. These 2 little levels that have no body, those are the wicks. So that's your low right down here. There's your open. Your close is right here, and your high is right at the top. High, your close, your open, and your low. Alternatively, on the downside here, you've got your open right here, your high right there, your low right down there, and there was your close. So that is essentially what a footprint chart consists of. All right, Trade Pro. So now that you know what the footprint charts consist of, let's take a look at how to actually read them. So what a volume imbalance footprint offers is it compares the relationship between the bid and the ask, and it allows you to see actual order flow. If you take a look at this candle here and you break it down into the bid side on the left side and the offers on the right side, you can start to build a picture on the relationship between the bid and the asks. So on the left-hand side here, these are bids. Again, if you're an aggressive seller and you want to enter the market, you're going to have to hit a bid. Alternatively, if you're an aggressive buyer and you don't want to wait for a limit to get filled, you're going to hit the market order and you're going to lift an offer. So that reflects on the footprint chart here. So your left side will be your bids and your right side will be your offers. So now let's take a look at how footprints compare the relationship between the bids and the asks. So on a footprint chart, how it works is essentially it will compare this bid down here to the offer diagonally and to the right, and it always moves up that way. So we're always comparing this bid to this offer. this bid to this offer, this bid to this offer, so on and so forth as you go up. And what you're seeing here is these guys, there's 363 buyers that came in aggressively at that level, and there was only 49 sellers down there. So this is showing buyer aggression, and that's why you're seeing this level light up. And that's essentially the order flow tool that's showing we're seeing buyers getting more aggressive at that level than they were down here. And when you see stacks of these imbalances, it's usually a good indication that sellers are getting, or rather that buyers are getting aggressive. And depending on the location of where these imbalances print, we can look to qualify trades on them. So in this example where we had a move down and you had a buy imbalance print down here, this could be seen as a potential level of support. All right, so you're seeing the market rotate lower and it's coming into a level of support, and we're seeing buyers step in. So we could see a potential rotation higher. If you're seeing buy imbalances print near the top of a candle that's unable to follow through, that could indicate trapped buyers. So in this case here, you saw some 3 or 4 levels of price where buyers were aggressive. So you can see buyers were aggressive on this offer versus this bid, on this offer versus this bid, on this offer versus this bid. So there was a lot of buying that came in at that level. However, when the market came and rotated into it, you can see those buyers were unable to hold that level, and we got a bit of a pullback. Where did it pull back into? Right around this level here where the previous imbalances were. So in this case, if it's in the lower end of a range for buys, that usually represents a potential level of support. And if you see a whole stack of imbalances print near the top of a candle, especially if they're green, that could indicate trapped longs. Alternatively, to the downside, if you're seeing sell imbalances printed, so you can see here we had more offers then we had bids at that level. So you can see sellers are getting in aggressively right around there. And what you want to see here is if the market rotates into it, that's a good level to look for a potential short lower. If you're seeing these sell imbalances print near the bottom of a candle after an extended move and the next rotation is higher, that likely means that you've got some trap shorts near the lows. Alternatively, if you're seeing the market make a run and you're getting some sell imbalances show up near the top of those candles, that could indicate that selling pressure is starting to come into the market, and we'll look for rotations lower to confirm that. So that's all for the intro today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want a more detailed breakdown into the world of footprint charts and how we use them to help execute our strategies, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to share this with your friends, guys. Please check out our page at TRADEPRO Academy/pricing. That will give you a quick little insight into our subscription packages. And you've got 14 days money back, 100% guarantee, which means that it's completely risk-free. And that's really the first and the only time that you'll have anything risk-free in this industry. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Until next time, good luck, good trading. Take care.